Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of February 2022. I hope you guys have had a really good week. I did get some responses, email responses from a few of you Sagittarians who I'm really proud of because you guys made a decision to affect your outcome from last week's reading. I think that's amazing. So I'm hopeful that that worked out well for you. I can't wait to hear. Also, I do want to take a quick second here to remind everybody that these readings are general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So if you find that that is your situation, please check your signs and placements. See if other readings might work out a little bit better for you with those signs and placements. It's actually a good idea anyway because it gives you a more well-rounded view of your situation. Keep in mind that the roles can reverse. It's not at all unusual. And also, if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath the video. So let's get started, Sagittarius. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Okay, we start out with the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands. Okay, so Sagittarius, I do feel like there may have been a reunion for some of you. Somebody here, either you are, and it feels like you, are returning back with somebody or somebody's returning back with you, but there's definitely this sense of this coming in out of the cold, a reunion. You want to move things along very slowly. I don't see you rushing into anything, but definitely this is somebody with a past. So either you want to move things, you want to reunite with somebody, or somebody's reuniting with you, but I see it moving slowly. With the Two of Wands, it kind of, there's a decision here. You're kind of in a crossroads type of area in your life right now. It's like you kind of have the world in your hands, but you are also kind of looking forward and seeing what else is out in front of you. So let's see who you are connecting with. Spirit, who is Sagittarius connecting with? Who is Sagittarius connecting with? I just heard a lot of decisions being made. Or, no, I'm sorry, take that back. Need to be made. A lot of decisions need to be made. Alright, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy, that would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse along with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the person you're connecting with, I do feel like this person... with the Nine of Wands, there's a little bit of a wounded energy that this person has. Now, I almost get the feeling, Sagittarius, that this person, that there was a situation that was very beautiful. It was a beautiful, wonderful, felt very good, everything was good. And then somehow it kind of wounded them in some form. So your person, they're still kind of holding on here. They haven't given up on things, but they do feel a little bit wounded. And I will say that with the King of Cups in the reverse, they're holding back emotionally. So they're not giving all of themselves. There is love here, but they're not really giving all of themselves in this situation. It's because of this feeling of being wounded. I can also say that this is a highly independent person. This person, I do feel like, is abundant. They're quite a catch. They're quite a catch, but there is a sense here of that they feel somehow, with regard to love in particular, that time is not on their side. Yeah, there's a feeling like somehow they're stuck and that time is not on their side. Let's see the energy of the connection. Show me the energy of this connection. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so things are beginning to balance out in this connection, which is good. I do feel that's because you're moving things forward. You're moving slowly, but you are moving steadily, and I think that's bringing balance into the situation. Your person is still holding back, though, emotionally anyway. You're both making decisions here. You're both trying to make very balanced decisions as well. What is directly affecting this connection? The Ten of Wands. So again, it's that sense of something really beautiful, Sagittarius, wonderful, beautiful things, but somehow it's become heavy. Somehow it's become, there's problems here, and you know, it's just weighing on each of you. Let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so there might be a little bit of unhappiness here by the end of the week. We'll have to look at that. It looks like it may stem from you looking at, you know, kind of feeling like you're at a crossroads, trying to make decisions, and them kind of feeling like they, you know, like time is running out, like they're stuck. So there seems to be some discontent. Let me see, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Now this indicates the underlying energy, Sagittarius. So what I'm seeing here is that there's things that are that's blocking. There's blockages here. There are things that are possibly not being discussed or talked about. There could be distance between the two of you. For some, there's long distance and an inability to travel or to close that distance. For some, it's emotional distance, and that would be because your person is very closed emotionally. For others, there's just a blockage in communication. So there's blockages here. It's creating some problems. Let's clarify. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. So you want to communicate. That's your hope. Yeah, you're very hopeful about moving this forward. You're hopeful about communication. For those of you who live at a distance, hopeful about travel and or relocation, but you want to move things slowly. I do think that you are achieving a level of emotional balance here. But yeah, you hope to move this along, and you want to move slowly though. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? So you may be acknowledging this blockage, but you're hopeful about moving it forward. Why is the Ace? Oh, I'm sorry. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so you may not have been talking with this person for a period of time. Somebody here was not really acknowledging the connection. There may have been some ignoring the other person going on, not really acknowledging the other person, not picking up the phone if that person called, or not really talking with that person. And that's why you may have felt left out in the cold, Sagittarius. I do think that is resolving though. I do think that's resolving at this point, because And if it's not, you definitely want to resolve it. But there's been a lack of clarity. There's been a lack of communication. And I do feel like, you know, you may have felt kind of taken for granted here. Like maybe you felt ignored even. Like this person wasn't really communicating with you. Why is the Two of Wands here? All right, we have the Two of Coins, and we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so you're actually considering making a decision about a long-term commitment with this person. So that's what you're looking at here with this Two of Wands. You're trying to make a decision about a long-term commitment. And for some of you, about marriage. But you're not quite sure if you're making a balanced decision. So I do see you wanting to talk about this, wanting to move in that direction, hopeful that you can have this back and forth conversation. You're hopeful about this. And I see you making a decision about, you know, a long-term connection with this person. So you've made a decision here to move this forward, just very slowly. Now let's look at their energy, because I do see a little bit of hurt energy here. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? All right, we have the Two of Wands reversed, and we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Oh. So they felt as if perhaps they were not chosen, that you chose someone else. Now they do want to overcome these problems. I don't feel like they may have been defensive in the past. They aren't any longer, but they are still kind of emotionally closed off, and it's because they felt like you chose someone else. Or if you didn't choose someone else, you didn't choose them. Oh, so they feel rejected. Why is the Nine of Wands here? All right, we have the Queen of Swords, air sign energy. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Hangman, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So they've been kind of holding on to this connection here for a while. So they are feeling pretty wounded, but they're not giving up on the connection. I do think that they're holding on to the connection. They're waiting to talk to you, really. They are waiting to talk to you. There is a little tiny bit of defensiveness. I know I just said that they're not defensive. Let me put it this way. They're not as defensive. That being said, they're holding on to the connection, but that wounding is causing it so that they do have that sword up. So they want to talk to you. They've been waiting to talk to you. This has been going on a while, and they're open to hear what you have to say. So before, they may not have even been open to that. They are open to it. They want to hear what you have to say, but they're going to be a little guarded, and I do think that they might cut you out if what you say is something that is going to wound them any further, because they feel rejected by you, Sagittarius, and that's kind of, it's hurt their heart. Let's look at the bottom energy. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reversed, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, and we have the Devil reversed. Okay. Yeah, so this is a very independent person, like I said, and I do see that they will be single, and they will end this before they will put up with anything toxic. And they're very clear about that. This is somebody who doesn't mind standing on their own 2 feet. So they don't want anything toxic in their life, and although they would like to have this connection, and it is trying to come in, they will end it before they put up with anything that is sneaky or, you know, toxic. They're not gonna put up with that. There is a sense here that things may have kind of taken a wrong turn in this connection. They may feel that things were moving along, they were moving in a good direction where there was going to be this beautiful connection, but there's something that they found out here that kind of took it into a downturn. They feel that there was something done, either there was something done that was a little sneaky, or they feel that you avoided them, one or the other. So take it as it resonates. You know, I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but your person feels that either there was something sneaky done, or there was something that you avoided them. But either way, it took a downturn, and it prevented this this love affair from becoming a full-blown, or it ended a connection that was already, you know, together. But I'm going to tell you, this person has already done a lot of thinking about this, and they've made up their mind that, because they do want to talk to you, I can see it, and they're open to that, but they will end this before they put up with anything that's toxic. Now, we have the Two of Pentacles, so I see both of you making decisions here, trying to make a balanced decision. All right, you have the Three of Wands, they have the Four of Swords. Okay, so they've pulled back. You waited for this person. You're waiting for this person, or you have waited for a decision. They may have pulled back. So, I don't know. Did you kind of shoot your shot there, Sagittarius? Because I see you waiting for a decision, and I see them contemplating a decision. Interesting. So, you may have already approached them, because you're waiting for this decision. They're pulled back, they're contemplating, they're thinking, they're deciding what they want to do with regard to this decision. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Six of Cups, Three of Cups reversed. So there are problems in the connection, but you love this person, Sagittarius. You have love for this person. You may have spent previous lifetimes with this person. Either that, or you've just known this person for a while, but you definitely have fond memories with this person. You are acknowledging that there's problems, though. The person you're connecting with, however, there's something here that is making them unhappy, and it's a problem. So I do think that they're trying to heal from something. They're trying to heal from, you know, this, whatever this thing is where there was this avoidance, where one person was not really feeling, where they felt avoided, but it seems like you felt avoided, Sagittarius. Maybe you felt avoided and you stopped talking to them. It's almost like maybe you guys are mirroring each other. The two of you might be mirroring each other. But these problems are what's causing the blockages. So it might be a miscommunication, but your person is not happy with the problems here. Let's see the outcome. And I see them kind of really holding back, kind of being reserved. Okay, we have the Death card in reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Three of coins in the reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius, I do see that the two of you are not going to be seeing eye to eye. It's because your person's not happy about something. It has to do with these problems that's affecting the connection. You don't want this connection to end. You're holding on to the connection, and they're saying there is no stable foundation here. So they're saying there's not a good and stable foundation, and they're unhappy about the problems. So be careful, Sagittarius, that you are not glossing over any problems in the connection, because I can see that you want this connection. I can see that you are trying to find a balance and you want to move this forward very slowly. And I can see that you're waiting for an answer from this person with regard to this connection. They're not happy, and it has to do with this wounding. It has to do with, the problems in the connection and the lack of a stable foundation. So I think communication needs to happen here. And don't gloss over the problems that are here. Be sure you listen to this person. Be sure you hear their problems. Let them feel heard. And make sure that there's no avoiding or sneaky behavior, because that is one of the things that I see here cause this downturn. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, there's also an unequal give and take. I'm seeing that. We have the 6 of coins in the reverse. So that tells me that there's a lack of communication. There's an unequal give and take here. So these are problems that have to be addressed. So be sure that you're addressing these problems. Now, it could very well be that, this is reversed. And if it is, just put yourself where you belong if it's resonating. But I would recommend that the problems are not glossed over, because I can see that you want this connection. You're holding on to it. So, all right, I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle and see if we can find any further messages. So, Spirit, I am pulling for Sagittarius and their person. Okay, so for you, Sagittarius, we have, you speak to me through music. So music might be a very important part of your relationship, or there might be a particular song the two of you share, and I love you. So that's beautiful. And for the person you're connected with, it says, I left you before you could leave me. So that might be where some of that ignoring type of behavior is, and why this person is kind of shutting themselves off. And it says, I wonder if you're happy without me. And I can tell you, Crosswatcher, Sagittarius is not happy without you. They want to bring this connection back together. So, I do hope that this comes back together. I can see that there is a lot of love here. So, but there's problems that have to be addressed, and hopefully they will be addressed. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Sagittarius. If you would like and share the video so other Sagittarians can get the video. Also, if you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I read all of them. And until I see you next week in the monthlies, namaste.